people are always asking you where your money's going, like the investments that you're into. I imagine in a bearish market, you're not doing too much trading. I mean, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong, but what does Sean, like, what does it look like for you the next, let's just say 6, 12, 18 months when maybe it turns to a bullish market? And where do you see yourself trading and things like that?
Mm-hmm. The hardest thing that a lot of traders try to do at this moment is time the market. And timing the market is probably the worst mistake you can make. Because while we go off the statistics and while we've talked about that before in the past, saying that the average bear market is a 41% drop with 14 months, it's not going to follow that perfectly. And really the best thing to do is slowly add as the market falls. Because there's going to be a point that the market is up and you're going to say, I can't believe I missed it.
So dollar cost average.
Exactly. And that's what everyone really talks about, especially whenever I throw a video over on social media. A lot of experienced traders will always say that, average into the market. Now, the thing is, I would always average in while the S&P 500 is down at least 20%, because anything underneath 20%, we are technically in a bear market. And if you are willing to hold over time, you're going to be profitable. But it just comes down to the timing game and not being emotional. Understanding that it will come back on up and not letting others influence you. Because when you go on social media and you say, hey, I'm going to start getting in, there's going to be a ton of people that says, hey, you're getting at an awful time. This is different. I can't tell you how many times I hear that. This time's different. In 2001, internet bubble, this time's different. 2008, guys, this one's different. Oh, the pandemic, this one's different. And now, right now, inflation, everyone says, oh, this one's different. The market's going to come back up. It will. It's just a timing game. And the thing is, we can't play a timing game on 100% specifics. We can't say, I have all this cash right here. I'm waiting until it falls exactly 41% to put my money in, because there's going to maybe be 39%. Maybe it's going to be 32%. Maybe all of a sudden it goes down to 45%. You get scared, take your money out, and then you miss the run. Slowly add yourself in on good companies. And that's another huge question that a lot of traders always ask me. Where should I be investing right now? What should I be investing in? And a little secret that you should know is probably the worst secret of all time. There is no secret as what is the best company. Long-term investments shouldn't be risky. Long-term investments should be good, credible companies. There's no secret sauce right here that I would say, hey, put your money over in XYZ. No one knows about this. If no one knows about it, it's probably not a great company.
Probably a bad company.
When we're looking for day trades and momentum, sure, there may be a couple plays that are underneath the radar. But when people say, where should I put my money in? Let's put it in things that we know are going to produce over time. Let's put it in Apple. Let's put it in Amazon. Let's put it in Google. Let's put it in ETFs. Let's put it in the S&P 500, VOO. Let's make sure that we are going to have a return. And the best way to know is let's play an ETF, maybe the top 500 stocks in the United States. Things that have produced over time are things that are going to produce in the future. So if I know that a stock or an ETF has made 10% year over year for the past 50 years, that's a smart investment. But to say, hey, my uncle's cousin, Vinny, who works at a pizzeria, his cousin told him that we should go ahead and jump in XYZ, that's not a best play. Stop looking for the secret sauce and start looking for plays that we know are going to produce over time.
Sound like my family, because that's how I think a lot of people do it. My uncle said it, knows a guy over there whose brother's sister is on the floor of the exchange working at what? And at the end of the day, it's like to the 18th degree, it's like, all right, I'm going to throw $1,000 at something. So
I feel like everyone has a crazy uncle that knows something that apparently no one else knows. There's always one uncle that apparently knows something about the stock market that we've never heard before in our lives.